Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel 3-. This video is tutorial part 3 of Steam Inhaler Vaporizer 3D modeling inside Fusion 360. This is the part 4 video of this playlist, and in this video we are going to model cap component in Autodesk Fusion 360. We are going to use some reference measurements from top cover component. Also, if you have not watched the other videos of this playlist, I will strongly recommend you to go and check it out. You will be able to find the video links in the description below. Also, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. So without wasting much time, let's dive into Fusion 360 and start modeling the cap component.
So now we are into Fusion 360. We'll make sure that the main component is active, and we'll go on to create panel, then click on the new component, and here you can see I will just going to rename this component. So I'm going to give it a name cap, and we'll press OK to create the component. Here you can see the new component has been created and it also got activated. That's why the rest of the components you can see on your screen is grayed out. It's all because the current component is active for now. So we'll go on to the front view, and here you can see I will just make sure that I turned off rest of the components because I only need the top cover component, because we are going to use some reference dimensions from that. Here you can see now I'm going to create a sketch. So we'll click on the create a sketch tool, we'll select the plane. Here you can see the sketch tools are all active, and now I'm going to use the line tool. I'm going to create a shape. I'm going to create a sketch for my cap. So we'll start with a line like this, then line like this. So I'm just creating an outline for my cap, and then what I will do, I'm going to revolve that particular shape along a center axis to get a shape of my cap. So I will just create a sketch following all the measurements. So I will adjust my sketch. Before that I will make sure that everything must be in line with the origin. That's why I will apply some constraints. And before that I will also use the arc tool. Here you can see the 3-point arc tool. I will create an arc like this. I'm just creating a half of the shape because I told you I'm going to revolve this feature. So I will make sure that everything is in line, and then I will connect those points, these 2 points with the line tool. So here you can see I'm just creating a sketch, and then we'll activate the dimension tool and we'll define the dimensions of all the sides. Since these are all very small details, so that's why I defined this to 1 millimeter only. Now I'm going to define this bottom. Here you can see this must be 20 millimeter, and then we'll create one more line connecting this point to this point to close the shape. Here you can see the shape just got closed, and I can select the profile. Here you can see now I will activate the dimension tool. I will define few more dimensions like this extension. This piece I just want it to be maybe 5 millimeter will work. Now I will define this side using the dimension tool. So this is just 2 millimeter, 6 millimeter. Here you can see that. And now I will make sure that these 2 points on the same vertical orientation. Here you can see I just selected the point and applied the vertical constraint. So just both of them just came to their vertical positions. Now I will turn on the main component. Here you can see because I turned it on because I want to project a top sketch onto our current sketch. So here you can see this is the sketch that I want to project. So I will just turn off rest of the components. We'll turn on the main component, and here you can see this is the projected line of our sketch right now on your screen. Here you can see that we had just projected. And what I'm going to do, I will just select this point and this line, and we'll make sure that both are on coincident. So that's why I had applied the constraint, and then we'll adjust this little bit to 4 millimeter. And here you can see I will click on the finish sketch, and here you've got the profile. We'll activate the revolve tool. We'll select the profiles, then we'll define the axis along which I want to revolve this feature. And here you can see I had created a new body like this. I will press OK, and here we got our body. So this is the cap shape we had just created, but now this is just a complete solid shape. Now I will offset this plane. I will activate the offset plane tool. We'll select this plane to offset, and we'll offset by a distance of 1 millimeter. Here you can see I just offset it. Now I will select that particular plane. I will click on the create a sketch tool, and I will go on to the create a sketch tool. Here you can see I will activate the center rectangle tool, and I will create a rectangle like this. Here you can see. So this is my rectangle that we had created. Now I will specify the dimension of this rectangle. For that we'll activate the dimension tool, and we'll define the size of this rectangle. So this is 15 millimeter, and we'll make sure that this origin of rectangle and the center origin are in same vertical position. So we had applied the constraint after selecting both the points. Now what I will do, I will just change this one to maybe I think I need little smaller, so I change that to 14, and I will define the position of this center rectangle from the origin. So this one I will just define the 105 millimeter, and we'll click on the finish sketch. Here you can see, so this is the sketch that we had created. Now we'll activate the extrude tool and we'll extrude like this. Here you can see it, so it will make an extrude cut on our cap solid body. So here you can see this is the shape we got. Now I will go on to our sketch back again, and this time what I'm going to do is I will just activate the center rectangle tool again, and we'll create a rectangle, small rectangle on the bottom side of this bigger rectangle. Here you can see I will just define the size of this particular rectangle. Here you can see I had created a rectangle of 5 into 2. Here you can see 5 into 5, and now I will change this one to, I think this one will be 7 millimeter, and the bottom one will be 5 millimeter, or maybe little bit higher. I think I had to increase it little bit, maybe 10 millimeter, and we'll click on the finish sketch. Now we'll activate the cell tool. We'll select this face of the body and we'll provide the cell thickness. Here you can see, so this is the shape we got. So it's completely hollow from inside. Now it is looking like a cap, and if I will just turn on my sketch back again, I am going to subtract this particular piece from my body. So here you can see, to create a hole, and I had just extruded that to make extrude through cut, and because of that a hole has been created. Here you can see. Now I will activate the fillet tool and we'll make sure that the corners are not sharp. So we'll select the sides of these corners. Here you can see both the sides, and we're going to apply a fillet over here. So I will just apply some little smaller fillet so it will look more better. So I think it will be around maybe 2.5 is working, and we'll press OK. Here you can see, so this is how it is looking right now. So now I will go back to our sketch. We'll increase this to little, I think 12 will be good. So here you can see I just increased that to maybe 12, or little bit higher, maybe 13, and we'll click on the finish sketch. So this kind of shape we can see that we had just created using our fillet tool. Now I will drag this bottom cursor 3 steps back. Here you can see, and I'm going to apply a fillet on this edge, on this corner. Here you can see I will just select all the 3 edges over here to make it little smooth, and we'll apply a fillet of 3 millimeter, or maybe 2. I think 2 will be fine. So I will just change that to 1 is fine, so I will change that to 1, and here you can see now I will drag it back again on the last position. So here you can see this is the shape we are getting. After applying fillet we had performed this task. So we'll make a small change. Instead of one direction I will make it symmetric, so it will make a good cut. Here you can see, so now it is looking more fine now. So this is the final shape we got after applying all the process. And now I will go into the modify tool. We'll change the appearance of this particular body little bit. So we had activated the appearance tool, and here you can see this is my appearance tool, and I'm going to select a good looking material from here. So I will just search for the plastic because these are all plastic components. So I will just search for the red plastic and will drag that particular appearance on my body. So here you can see the appearance has been changed. We'll click save this file. So we are not losing any data. Here you can see, so this is my final cap design that we had created inside Autodesk Fusion 360. So this was very simple component. You can just create this in a few minutes. So here you can see this is my final result. This was the last part video of this tutorial. So if you'd like to learn more about this playlist, just check out my other videos of this playlist. So here you can see this is the complete assembly that we had created inside Fusion 360. So if you also want to practice, you want to make this jar, just connect with me, or if you have any questions or doubt, just follow me, just subscribe me over YouTube.